What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's video. I want to start this video out by saying everybody knows how I felt about the first 3 episodes of Ironheart. I loved them. I loved the first 3 episodes, which why it pains me to say episodes 4 through 6 kind of let me down personally. This is my opinion. Has nothing to do with the actress. Has nothing to do with I honestly think it has everything to do with I don't like the way the direction went within the last 3 episodes. I get Riri is a flawed character. That's how she was written. I respect that. I have nothing against the character of Riri Williams personally. Has nothing to do with any of that. I personally Actually, before we do any of that, if you are new here, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're returning, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's have a civil conversation. Let's have a civil conversation in the comment section about this. I don't need any other weirdos. I don't need any other weirdos. Episode 4, for example. Episode 4 was basically a lot of trauma dumping onto Riri. Everybody telling her how she's a horrible person and yada yada yada. And I don't think she's a horrible person. She's dealing with grief. And she's dealing with it in the best way that she knows how. She has not properly grieved the deaths of Natalie and her stepfather, her father. She has not properly grieved that. And when you are dealing with trauma, when you're dealing with something like that, you act out. She's doing it the best way she knows how. She has several motivations as to why she even built a Iron Man. Well, first of all, she wants to protect her family. Secondly, she wants to honor her stepfather. I completely understand that. I don't think we needed an entire episode where all of a sudden everybody from her mom to Zay, everybody's just telling her how bad of a person she is. I felt as if that was a little bit too much in one episode. Spread it out across. And I think that's the problem when you have a 6-episode miniseries. You have to pick and choose where you want to do stuff. So I guess they figure, 4 is kind of like the midway point in the season. No, because at the end of the day, you still end the series with her having not learned that proper lesson. I get she's young. I completely understand that. But honestly, Riri did not deserve all of that hate that she was getting. I feel as if they just played into the hands of the people who just have a inherent hate for this show. You just played right into their hands, and they don't care whether to see Riri back or not. But yeah, like that, like the one part of episode 4 that I thoroughly enjoyed was meeting Zelma Stanton. I really enjoyed meeting her. Like she was so cool. We even got the brain worms, brain mags, whatever you want to call it. We got that. If she had them in a jar. Her magic was like the whole transition, the special effects on that was dope. That was dope. It's cool to see that her mom was played by Cree Summers as well. Black royalty in TV voiced a lot of characters in our childhood. Like that was really cool to see that that's who she was playing. I did not like the fact that she legitimately played her mom to get her to take her there. You would think that she's trying to protect people, but excuse me, she's doing it in the worst way possible. I hate that type of writing style because I felt as if she did not learn her lesson. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed the first few episodes. I get why she was doing what she was doing. She thought she was doing the right thing. You are not doing the right thing, Riri. Respectfully, you are not doing the right thing. And I don't know, guy. I honestly, I don't know where they were going with this. If you liked it, cool, but I did not. Episode 4 was a complete turnoff for me. The way Zay just called Nat an abomination, like the AI was an abomination. And honestly, a AI with her own free will that Nat did not listen at all. She did not listen to Riri at all. I completely get that. But at the same time, Riri didn't listen to her mom. She decided to fly off on her mom when her mom was just trying to have a conversation. I don't care if you were in college. She's still your mother. You're 18. You still live under her roof. You still have to listen to her at the end of the day. So just flying off on her for no reason, like you're not. I didn't like that. I get teenage angst. I get all of that. But putting all of that in one episode, she literally slept in the suit. I found that I thought that it was funny. I thought that it was funny that she slept in the suit because she was that worried about Parker. She was that worried about him, like just showing up and just slaughtering her whole family. Um, I, 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 I didn't care for episode 4. When we got to 5 and he finally sicked the gang on them, I thought the fight in White Castle was freaking hilarious. Rhea being smart, Riri's smart. Like, she's smart. You don't have to earn being smart. You can be born with a higher intellect. That's not a thing just meant for, white guys. Women can be born smart too. You don't have to work for being smart. You can just be born naturally gifted. It's a thing. It happens. I keep seeing people mad about that and how she was making like all of these different like makeshift weapons. Cool. I thought that was cool. She was fighting for her survival inside that White Castle, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. Like she tricked the Blood Sisters. I thoroughly enjoyed that. When a Clown showed up with those explosives, she figured out a way to get out of there. But then Zeke shows up, and Zeke had his body modified with the help of Parker Robbins, who broke him out of prison. So now you're an escaped convict, and lo and behold, underneath all of that, Parker has full control of you. Yeah, I thought the fight was good. Literally, that's all I thought was good about episode 5 was the fight. And finding out that Parker is controlling him. I thought Zeke said, oh, sorry. Every time they were fighting, every time he would fight somebody, he didn't really want to do that because he wasn't in control. I thought that was good. But then we get to the part of the whole thing about the show is just daddy issues. That being your guiding motivation for being a big bad, daddy issues, that pissed me off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It pissed me off. That being your guiding motivation is daddy issues. That's what we're doing. Daddy issues. Okay. So Riri has still not grieved the death of her father. Parker's father is basically dead to him, kicked him out when he was 12 years old. And Zeke doesn't want to live in his father's shadow or become the person that his father was. But at the end of the day, you did it anyway. I get him being mad at Riri. I get him tearing into her because she lost this text. I get that, but you're adding in that on top of everything else for episode 4 that pissed me off. But I just jumped back for a second because I meant to talk about that in that segment. I'm sorry. But hey, episode 5, I only like the fight. Episode 6, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the integration of the magic killing the Natalie AI. If it was only going to be that one burst of magic using the barf tech, and then she used the barf tech that we saw in Civil War, cool, the hologram. It pissed me off when I thought that she just blew the suit up like that. It pissed me off. We also get introduced to Mephisto, played by Sacha Baron Cohen. The world's worst kept secret. Like, it was cool. Like, he was cool. He gifted Parker the cloak. We see the diner, which is the diner that Parker's headquarters is in. So I guess that's cool. I guess. We get a nice fight where Natalie has to knee him in the groin. They explained how that will work, all together. But Zeke tells Riri, we're not done. We're not done. I guess he still wants to hash out what happened. She still lost his tech and got him arrested and ruined his life. She ruined his life. Integrating the magic was cool. Losing the Nat AI kind of did. It did make sense because why would magic push out an AI? Like, it should be enough space. I don't get it. It did not seem like a lot of magic to me. It did not seem like a lot of magic. But I guess they got rid of him because at the end of the fight, then we see Parker turn into this demonic entity. That was, the special effects on that were cool. That was cool. He was, I guess, the fight between Zeke and Riri was cool. Her plan worked. Kneeing him in the groin, basically freeing up that space in his head so he can do a system reboot. Cool. Don't see much of him after. Honestly, that's my biggest thing. We don't get any payoff with any of these characters after. Yes, there's a post-credit scene between Parker and Zelma. Cool. Where are we going to see Zelma at next? Where are we going to see any of these characters at next? Please let me know, because canonically, this takes place in 2025. Canonically, the MCU was in 2027, 2028. This is why I hate shows that take place in the past. This show should have come out years ago. But we all know, between the strikes and everything else, we all know how that played out. But it just didn't. The back half just didn't do it for me. I'm sorry. Her making the deal to bring Nat back Yeah, they gave her the iconic classic Riri Williams afro for all of 5 seconds. That was cool, I guess. But Nat coming back, we see Riri did make the deal with Mephisto. You gave her the Peter Parker story. Okay. I like the first half, did not like the back half. It is what it is. I like the first half. I did not like the back half. We can have a creative conversation about that if you want to. It is what it is. But like I said, if you're new here, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're returning, do the same. And catch you all next time.